Hey guys, I'm Daisho, and I'm back here playing some more Enduranked. And last time we were so rudely interrupted by me deciding to finish the video, but hopefully we'll get some good action going on here. So that's bad already. Alright, so we got a keepable hand, thankfully on 6, but our first one was definitely not keepable, and then the second one also just equally as unkeepable. No creatures and just 2 auras. Spirit Mental's pretty good, but the other one, whatever it was, Lifelink, is just, it's only good in a few certain situations, and usually just with Core Spirit Dancer. But my opponent here is going to lead off with Swamp, so he's probably playing that Dead Walkers deck, and my goal here, just drop this Sigil. If I can do that, then I will be, I'll be very happy, because I'm going to try and hold on to this pacifism until after I can do that, but it could be a few turns. Alright, so he's got a Doomblade. I figured he would probably have a Doomblade for my Spirit Dancer, but I mean that just means that Seraph of the Sword is that much more likely to survive. So if it can survive, it can hold off this Dral's Messenger to only deal 4 damage to me, which, I mean, is pretty bad, but that's just how powerful this card is. It's one of the most powerful cards in the deck. So yeah, we got the Seraph of the Sword. Unfortunately, it's not Dawn Elemental, so we can still kill it with Tendrils of Corruption or just Corrupt. But yeah, let's get rocking and rolling here. Hopefully, we'll draw land next turn so we can drop the Sigil. I mean, hopefully he just doesn't have a removal spell for this. Okay, so he does, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we're definitely not in great shape here. His thing undied already. Yeah, we need to draw land pretty much as soon as possible. Like, if we draw land this turn, I can take 7 here, and then I might be able to survive, because the next turn I can play, if I draw land especially, then I'll be okay, because I can play Pacifism on one of his creatures, get an Angel, and then Armored Ascension up my Angel. So he's just going to play Death Baron here, which is not great, but at the same time, I'm still alive. And that's really all I can hope for against the Zombies deck on a Multi-6 on the play. Give me a land. Oromancer. That might be good. I got nothing in there, though. So we're just going to play Pacifism on this thing. Get ourselves an Angel. And I really just wish that I could cast this Oromancer for some value. But I'm just going to cast it as a blocker here. Don't really have any other choices. I really wish I had just drawn that land. Could have put the Armored Ascension on here. Wouldn't have mattered about the fact that it would be such a big flyer, just that I get another blocker in case he has a removal spell for me. But this plays really well around Fleshbag Marauder number 2, but it looks like he's not going to be able to attack here. He's just going to bring this thing, so it's very good that I had the Oromancer, because I can easily just block it down, which is really all I can hope for. But looks like my opponent has been missing some land drops. I haven't commented on that. But, alright, so he's just going to reanimate it. Oh, that's bad. He's going to reanimate the Fleshbag Marauder, sacrifice his Dral's Messenger, and then I'm going to have to sacrifice this Angel token. So, not great. I really hope that I can draw into another Oromancer. Blade of the Sixth Pride. Yep, that's really my only option here. I have to play this thing. Probably just take the damage next turn and then give it some wings. He's got a Doomblade. Take me down to 1 if he's got nothing else, but he might have another Lord. And if so, we're going to be in bad shape. Yep, there's the Undead Warchief. And it looks like, after fighting a long way, Guardians of Light has been defeated, destroyed by the Walkers of the Darkness. Which is pretty disappointing, but that being said, I did get pretty far with this deck. 5 wins is pretty respectable, and I definitely think that I showed that a lot of people, that Guardians of Light can be a pretty powerful deck if run correctly, and especially with the addition of the extra Seraph of the Sword and the Angelic Destiny. I think this is just a really powerful deck. I mean, it just as easily could have gone my way. If I had drawn Oromancer and Blade of the Sixth Pride in the opposite order. So if I would just drop the Blade of the Sixth Pride, and then in addition to the Pacifism, then he would have done the same thing, reanimated his dude, sacrificed it, then the next turn I would have ripped the Oromancer, played it and Pacifism on his Fleshbag Marauder, and then gotten another Angel, and I would have been pretty much home free from there. Just the next time I cast the Armored Ascension. So, I mean, the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because this deck easily could have won that game, even though my opponent had a really good draw and had a lot of answers for my draw. It still could have gone my way if it had just been slightly different. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and have a wonderful day. Bye.